in the year 2026. Now, today, we'll be sharing on taking charge of your night in the year 2026. Taking charge of your night. This thing I'm sharing for you, the Holy Spirit taught me this. And I'm privileged to meet some men who also have such revelation. But it doesn't say it very well because I'm afraid there is no correct. There's some things which, because of your level, you might think those things are not correct. But you meet some people who are more established than you. If you hear their mouth, you say, oh, so these things are correct. Am I going to get it? Yes, sir. Then this one now will come to this level in this January. God keep opening my eyes, removing veil from the scripture for me to understand it. And I would like you. Jesus, the Bible said that when Jesus wanted to teach some certain things, he takes some disciples, not all. This is not the good church. You do the whole work here. Yes. So that you can, but I want you to practice it, put it to, not just practice it, don't joke with it. It will separate you from the crowd. You already separated. Many are called. You are choosing. You are among the few chosen ones. Put this thing to work. Then the next thing is, can I tell you the next thing? Can I tell you the next thing? Yes, sir. They will say that you belong to a cult. Because they will try you now. When they try you finish, they wouldn't get you. They will blackmail you. For cutting the guy. You belong to secret society. Just like my uncle that is blind and crippled now. You know, they normally call me that I belong to secret society. Some people who just go and join one secret society and be deceiving people like their pastors. Because me, I'm choosing my phone. I'm a naked wire. Touch me, touch fire. I'll be laughing. I know I didn't belong to any different secret society. Except the secret one that Jesus belongs to. Yes, sir. In the secret place of the most exactly. So we will go to the stage 2 now. So taking charge of your night. Yes, can you read the Bible?
Genesis chapter 1.
Yes.
From verse 1 to 5.
Yes.
In the beginning,
say in the beginning,
God created the heaven and the earth.
He said God created the heaven and the earth. Yes.
And the earth were without form.
Yes.
And void.
Yes.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep.
He said darkness was upon the face of the deep.
And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
He said the Spirit of the Lord moved upon the face of the water.
And God said,
let there be light. Let there be light.
And there was light.
And there was light.
And God saw the light.
And God saw the light.
That it was good.
That it was good.
And God divided the night from the darkness.
And God divided
the light from the darkness.
God divided the light from the darkness. Yes.
Verse 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night.
You say God called the light day, and the darkness he called night.
And the evening and the morning were the first day.
And the evening and the morning were the first day. Come, somebody say amen. Yeah. I said I'm sharing on what? Taking charge of what? Your nights. In the year 2026. God, there are things you need to know. Friends in Christ, you need to know this so that can be too much. Yes, sir. If not what I know, there is nothing that will make me not to run away from this place. Men and women of God, and let me now go. I must. Even before the demolition, I could have been the one that ran away. Because the kind of people they are bringing, all these people, they put something like this, that fearful, our brothers, I don't want to call the name of any religion. That when those big guys, there are people who used to tremble because they know that if they point anything, that they can normally try.
Yes, sir.
Those men, they are bringing them in front of this place. In this house that is opposite us. And when they come, they are not going to that gate too. They are coming here, this You know, he made a prayer altar here now, very close to the end of his band here. There was this in there, like Masalasi there. That's where they are doing prayer. There. Mass is there. So when they sit down there, they are facing the gate of the church directly. Those ones that are game used to them. If you see them, you shake. You bring them many, not one. Bring them in tinted glasses, in big cars. You come and stay here. Around 6:30 in the evening. That time 6 to 6, that time they're doing that prayer in the evening. They'll finish that prayer in the evening, they wait. And do the 1 of 7. That's next one. Sometimes they bring them here, they'll pass night. I was one of the pastors called me and said, where are you? Because I said, let me go somewhere. I said, am I not going to tell I go to some place? He said, I should talk about it. I said, what happened? He said, these people don't come from the Mama League. That's what the information in Mopo. Mopo went to them and said, so you know, you cannot go and talk to those ones, those senior ones. It's the people that bring them. We hope is well. They say that they just come pray for them. In how many times? There's no judgment. So fear. Why did you do fear? I have traveled from here to Port Harcourt to go and pray for a pastor that a native doctor start from the church. A native doctor started the pastor and said, this church I close it. On the came on Sunday morning when they had service, said, this is your last service, I close this church, and close it. Until I travel from here, go there with our men here and then open it. And he said, Pastor, born again, Holy Ghost week. If the pastor start talking in tongue, he appear with it. It is beyond the talking in tongue. Talking in tongue is very good. But it has gone beyond it to knowing, to being faithful, and also knowing the ordinances that matter. Because the native doctors also used to talk in tongue. Yes, sir. Go and read that 18 now, First Kings. They were talking in tongue, the prophets of Baal that day now. Elijah, they were talking in their own. Their own in tongue is enchantment. How do you think that they're doing it? Yes. Okay, you people have not been there. I have been there. I have been there watching them. That day, for that one, the man was doing it openly. As we are talking in talk, the man was talking. The man will bring out his sin and do remove unzu, panaya, oh, they vote and green. The pastor is already shaking. The pastor is shaking. God say we'll be serving the police of I say start the back. Start where? Start the back. The little guy stay behind me. Let him be at the back. He said no. He said, when some middle guys should stay behind me. He will be there. Some middle guys should stay behind you. So they will come to the back. Rotate us. Because anything the man tells him that will happen to him normally happens to him. This man have tell us all manner of things. That man have tell us all manner of things and he didn't work. He didn't work. So the reason is because there are things we know and we need to apply it and we need to tell you. So I want to go ahead in telling you about taking charge of what? Taking charge of your night in the year 2020. Even in 2027, even in 2028, even till the kingdom comes. Because that is the method. Yes. And only target in the year 2026. But that is the method. Now, taking charge of your night. Night is a part of the 24 hours that God created in a day. every day have day and night. Every day. You know, a day is 24 hours. So inside that 24 hours, there is day and night. The day is when the light is, when people are seeing. When there is darkness, then night starts. Now, and I told you yesterday that day begins from after 12, a minute after 12. See, around 6:30 depending on the season. There are times that by 6 man, darkness have come. Sometimes it's that time it will be going to 7, but it's within that range. Now, night begins around that range from 6:37. Night will now start, depending whether it is in the time of Hamatan or dry season or what. Night will start. It will continue like that till around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning when the day finally broke. Now, but this night I want to tell you about is the most dangerous time in the 24 hours. The major evils that happens are coordinated in the night. The major wickedness takes place in the night. People who matter knows how to take advantage of the night to punish other people. They take what? Punish. I was lying down one day. I was so weak that day. I don't know what happened. I was so weak. I said to them, I cannot myself, Father, thank you. I call myself the blood of Jesus. I call my family. Why I am in the dream, a man came to the dream and told me, wake up. So person is invoking you with your family. After saying that, I didn't wake up because I'm in deep sleep. Then the next thing is that somebody now tapped me and I'm jumped up. Look, I didn't see anybody. Immediately I remember the dream that I had. Wake. Woo! Hey! Hey! Every place very hot that night. Why? Because I'm reading. That simple prayer I say that I don't have strength to pray to God take over. It is that prayer that when that prayer that went down immediately, the angel that witnessed when I prayed that prayer. So know that simply means in English language is that where go the beast, the place where they go back. Cada evangelista is a prayer to the Batawa. There is no other place you are going to go to evangelista than the place where you go. Because you can miss them. Any place go to miss woman, you can miss them. You are playing there with fire. I have used the experience, both the one that happened in my eyes and the one that is written in books and other things, and I have checked it and it is real. 70% of people who dies are killed in the night. But some of them they finally died in the daytime. Either by accident, either by sickness, either some of them fell in the shop. There's somebody that fell in the shop in by 12 or 3 or whatever, or fell in the office. Eh? Yes, now many people fell in the office.
Yes.
One of brother has not fell in the office after some years. Finally died. It's not in the office that he died. It is in the night that they push the person down. It's not in the daytime. It is in the night. They coordinate it in the night. That is why a particular church, which I will not mention names because I'm learning now how to not to mention names. A particular church in Nigeria, as their pastor, if you are sleeping in the night, they will dismiss you. But I was with a pastor one day. I lie down. I was if I wake up, I see the guy pressing clothes. The guy was pressing clothes. He was doing this. I said, okay. If you will not sleep, he said, when I worried him, he said he will tell me later in the morning. Then the morning he says, their church is the duty. Their pastor doesn't sleep in the night until after 3:30. if the petition rise up against you that you are sleeping that time and is confirmed, you are dismissed completely forever. Dismiss are not suspension. Dismiss. That if you cannot pray, be awake. Be going around, be walking around. I said, because that day I was one who prayed, he didn't pray. He was just doing this, pressing clothes, removing clothes, arranging things. I said, what kind of thing? You cannot pray. Don't sleep. They don't sleep from that time, from the small hour, 12 to 3:30. In their church is a taboo. The pastor must be awake that time. To watch over the sheep when the shepherd should awake, when the sheep are sleeping. When the sleep wake up, the shepherd can now go back and sleep. That's why you see that many people were going around 5, 6 in the morning. They say my line was before they say ring, I didn't pick. Since the ringing it didn't pick now has made even some prominent people left the church. So what I do now is I have learned the new one. Can I tell you the new one?
Yes.
Can I tell you the new one?
Yes.
Or let me just
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll tell you. Flight mode. Flight mode.
D&D.
Don't disturb, you can stay ring though.
It will ring.
Because I practiced that one. The person, when I wake up, the person was, you need to see how the person was quarreling me. That I'm not talking in my peak. In my condition, do you know the condition? Flight mode. Hello?
Hi.
And they will tell you not reachable.
Yes, sir.
That the number you're calling is not reachable. Then if you call it 10 times not reachable, you will fight him with network. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You went to the bush where network is not clear. You will leave me alone. Hello?
Hi.
Because I just lie down that time to sleep. The people who were asleep since night now start calling you. And if you didn't sleep by that time, after a while you start becoming sick. You were awake in the night. 3:30, 4. I don't know seeing that if you call me in the night, that when I'm talking to you, do I used to talk to you like somebody that's asleep? Those of you who have called me, have you not observed it? I will talk to you soundly because in majority of cases I'm awake. You is the one that I'm asleep. And the sleep is sleeping wine. Sleeping what? That's the sleep you are sleeping. That your one eye is open. By the time you are going, you jump up. Because these guys are terrible. The wicked people are terrible. Most of the evil happens in the night. Most of the sickness is in the night. But I want to now go ahead by telling you that night is divided into two. I want you to write it down. Night is divided into two. Into two. The first one is the hours of darkness. The hours of what? Darkness. The hours of darkness begin from 7 p.m. worldwide. Because by 7 p.m. worldwide, in any countries, once it's 7 p.m., majority of the countries, it has entered night. So, from 7 p.m. to 11:59 is the time of hours of what? Darkness. Now, may I tell you something that will touch you? All the people who died of one sickness or another contacted it within this time. They don't send sickness to anybody in the midnight. The sickness they send for you 2, 3, 4, 5 are very few. Very few. The major sickness is that time you may be going around though, the thing is coming and you don't know. That is why it is good to pray from 7 in the night. You need to pray. You need to take charge of the darkness, hours of darkness. Bind their power. This one you can bind, you can destroy. You can't bind witches, but you can bind the powers of darkness. You can destroy their power, destroy their progress. You just see that immediately. Don't wait until you reach the time you pray with your family to sleep. You say, oh, you powers of darkness, hear ye the word of the Lord. You cannot attack me. My name is Jubilee. You cannot attack my family. You cannot attack my voice working with me. You cannot attack my this and that. You spread your prayer. You are not even sleep. You are not even getting ready to go and do night devotion to sleep. Pray it that time. You might be outside. You might still be in your business place. Take it. And then also in that time of darkness, pray that anything tied in darkness against your life shall be untied. And any pestilence sent to you should be reversed. Let's check that. Psalm 91. Psalm 91. Can you open the Bible, please? Psalm 91. Can we start from verse? Let's start from verse 1. We have a good background. Psalm 91 from verse 1. But where we are going to is not verse 1, but let us read well from verse 1. Yes? Are we there? Yes.
Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yes, go ahead.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
Hold on. And what? And from the noisome pestilence. Yes, guys.
Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence
call the verse where you are now.
Verse 6 now. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday.
It's okay. Can you hold on? Can you just sit down? Now, let me pick where those places and explain. Now, in the time of darkness, watch. Can everybody go to verse 6 now? 91 verses. Do you see this thing, pestilence that was in darkness? That pestilence is a spirit that brings incurable disease on people in the time of darkness. Are you not seeing some people who sleep around 8 or 9 and suddenly wake up around 10 or 11 and say that the kind of bad dream they have? How many of you have noticed it? They are operating. You thought they are not operating. It is a time of incurable disease. You may sit down around 8, 9 where you are at some work market. Cover yourself that place. That time. Oh God, and you will be thinking it's midnight. You know, the church only believes in midnight. And you know, many churches doesn't know about this one. 7 to 11:59 is terribly dangerous. Incurable disease that doesn't have name in computer. That's when they used to give it to people. We'll take charge of that time and address it. Address the powers of darkness. That's why it's like in my family now, for the past 15 years. For the past
15 years.
15 years. Anywhere we are, once it's 7 o'clock, we will pray. If you are late, 7:30, before 8. Sometimes some people come to our house, we will now pray together with you. If we cannot finish with you, so they don't go. We have no choice than to pray together. If it's somebody from the altar. If it's some people from the altar now learn some kind of prayer we are praying that time, because they used to come to our house. Some that are living close to us. And now have to ask me a question. What does this mean? One young man that is a pastor, that is in the early 20s, was a pastor already now, an ordained pastor. He stood together with my daughter, Lovette, at the Federal Government College, FGC. The guy was the assistant head boy, and he's in charge of the prayer team. In charge of what?
Prayer team.
The guy every night 11 to 12. When they finish, he will now to 2. He will asleep 5 o'clock. Then at 4:30 I woke up. Immediately the boy finished school. Writing jam. The boy didn't write jam. The boy write Bible school. The boy write Bible school direct and finish it and go to the ministry. Full time. The boy was in that time when Mark came and the boy was around. I think it's the first one, that's 2002. 2022. The boy finished immediately and zoom off. One boy that does not hear. One boy that I know very well that doesn't hear. So the father carrying him to that school, the father told me that this is the boy. He said, the one that I didn't go to give me, I'm going to pay it back. He's going to MCC. They will teach him the lesson of his life. He carry him go, they say, this is the boy thing to you to hear. Teach him the lesson of his life. He said, why must you tell them this? You want them to kill this boy? He says, this boy, if you leave house in the morning, before you come back, is 7, 8, 9. Except you went to school. You'll be going around the world. That was why they put the boy there. Now, when they said, one man said, that they should give him as the guardian. They should go back. They should go back. And the bad fact that they are telling you that they should go back. Are you not the one that I don't teach you? The man was I think go back. So finally, I came into the man. I said, no. The go back to listen to all this matter. This boy needs prayer. They said to Agbo the pastor. They went and met that boy. So Abbas was the pastor, but the boy. So they now give you say you decided this boy. You know in the school, there is your father, yes, somebody you are under. So the one day she go back today. This one now is his father that will be praying with him. And the other one is the go back. Then the father is the guy. As I'm talking to you, the guy is the idea now. He's the president of the FCF in that school today. That boy that doesn't hear. He was in my house the other day. If the guy start talking in tongue, oh God of mercy. If the guy start talking in tongue, I'll come out from our room to go to that. Calm. The boy is now, oh God. The boy is a testimony. He don't go out, he will read him. And he goes first and second, but before he comes number 9, 10, we will not read. So the man that says beating, the man, and then what about the beating the 2 Romans? Yes, another guy told me, after the 2 Romans, I call it Adua. The father catch the Adua, the man said he couldn't beat anything, but the pastor took over with Adua. They know the boy in the school as a pastor, and the boy finished Bible school, finished